morning, everybody. Welcome back. I'm heading on my way up to the farmhouse, but today is Grandparents' Day at Xander's little preschool, so I need to stop off there and spend about an hour, hour and a half at his little school, and then I'll head north to the farmhouse. You'll have to bear with me a little bit if you guys watched the duck hunting movie video that I posted on Joe and Zach's Survival last week. You know that my 77D camera dumped into the water and fried. So this is a new 77D, but I need to figure out where I had the frames per second or whatever, and it might take me a little bit to get this one tweaked. I won't know until I start watching some of these clips, so we'll see what happens.
Are you excited to go to school too?
There's little Bridget and my daughter Emily. She's so cute. I happened to show up here just as Emily was had just dropped off Xander and was just getting into her vehicle. And Xander doesn't even know I'm going to be here. He doesn't know that any grandparent is showing up today. So that's going to be exciting for him. It's going to be exciting for me too. I haven't seen him since the wedding. I haven't seen Bridget since the wedding either, so that was pretty cool. She sure does have some puffy little cheeks on her. She's a cutie. I will not be bringing my camera in with me. I'll have my phone camera so I can take pictures, but I'm not going to bring this in there. Most places won't let you. When he was at daycare, they wouldn't let me show any other kids in any pictures, so I could just get pictures of Xander. And I don't want to be the weirdo in there with my camera. I did that to all three of my kids when they were little, when you could still do it. Earlier this week, I went in and got new tires put on the truck. The other ones were bald. They were bad. And I got 75,000 miles out of them anyway, but they never had very good traction, so I put Wranglers on here now. That should be good. And I brought it in and got an oil change. And this whole entire summer, I have not had, my blower motor has not worked on my truck. So I had no air conditioning and no heat, which I didn't need in the summertime, but now it was getting chilly, so I brought it in for an oil change. I don't change my own oil on the diesel. It takes 15 quarts, and they grease everything and check everything. And anyway, then I said, I need to get the blower motor fixed, and he said, he was looking at it and he goes, it's 3 bolts. He said, I think even a carpenter could figure that out. So I went home, I called Ford, and they had it in stock, and went and got the motor. And it only took me maybe under an hour to do the whole entire procedure. And now I have heat back in here and it feels so good. It's a damp morning, 56 degrees right now, and the heat feels real nice. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna go inside and see Xander. Well, that was a pretty fun time at the Xander's preschool for Grandparents' Day. When he saw that I was there, because like I said, he didn't know I was going to be there, you could see that he was excited and shy at the same time. So, yep, we just went around to different stations in the classroom and did little things for a little over an hour. And now I've been on the road for probably 45 minutes. I think I better stop and get some diesel here pretty quick. I think for lunch, I'm gonna go to the casino and do the buffet. They have a really good buffet here. Well, I just got out of the buffet and I'm stuffed. They had roast duck this time. That was pretty good. They had roast sirloin, that was really good. Stuffed shrimp, butterfly shrimp, shrimp and pasta, and then they had rhubarb pie. And I'm only about 10 miles from the farmhouse right now. I was just talking to Melissa on the phone and she looked up the weather, and next Thursday night at the tent it's supposed to be 28 degrees. Wow. I brought a bunch of windows up here that I got off of a job that we are doing a remodel on. Switching out this whole entire porch. These windows are in real nice shape. So I've got what, 6 of they're like 5 foot by 5 foot. And then I've got that one in the back there that is now about 5 foot tall, a little bit more than that. By it looks like about 6 foot wide. That one there, the first 6 there are sliders. And that back one there is a crank out. And I think that's about the same size as that white one that I brought back here earlier this year. So anyway, I'm going to pull this trailer off. I have to go into town here and drop something off at the postal place. If you guys watched that duck hunting video I posted, you know that my 77D camera dumped into the water, like I was saying earlier, and this is the one right here that has to be sent back. Melissa got home from work a little while ago. We're just inside talking, and we got a little movie going right now that we're watching. Just kind of relaxing. It's been a long week. Oh, we just finished watching the movie, but something's been getting into this cat door and moving. She's got one of those cat feeders that, I don't know, probably 20 inches tall, holds a ton of food anyway. Anyway, something's been going in there and moving the whole entire cat feeder. So we put a different trail camera. This is a new one that we just got right there, facing on it. Tomorrow I'll pull all of the SD cards and we'll take a look, and hopefully we can see what's been going in there and moving that feeder. I'm not real sure what it is that I'm going to do tomorrow. I have an idea of what I want to do, but we'll wait till tomorrow, see what the weather's like, and see what project I feel like doing. I just came outside, went to my truck to grab my heavy plaid button-up shirt, kind of like that jacket that I wear in the winter because it's getting chilly out. Brought it inside. Joanie came out with me. She likes to follow me. I don't know where she went. She's running around. So I was inside for about 10 minutes, and I come back out, and Joanie's up by the door. I open the door. She comes running in the house, makes it through the mudroom or laundry room right there, gets past me, gets about 4 feet into the kitchen. I'm like, Joanie! And she comes running back. She got sprayed by a skunk and she reeks. If you guys have never smelled, you guys smell skunk, but if you've never smelled skunk up close, it doesn't even smell like skunk. So now she's in here for tonight. This is the second time this year that she got sprayed. Can't believe she hasn't learned yet. You don't like that smell either, Ronnie? I bet that's what's going in and out of the cat door and eating that cat food. We'll look at the, I don't know, I walked over there and it kind of smells like skunk, but now that I've smelled skunk, all I've got in my nose is skunk, so we'll have to see. I'm not sure, but maybe we caught it on the SD card, I'm not sure. It totally reeks in here right now. I don't know if she had it on her paws or if it's just the smell in the air. Oh, it's nasty.
Oi, Smile. What you doing?
Come on. You want a treat?
Okay, everyone, I don't know, it's probably 9:30 right now, so we'll be in bed within an hour, but that's about it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It's 6:15 right now, and it's 30 degrees. Everything is covered in frost this morning. How you doing in there, Joanie? Still smells like skunk in here, but not as bad as last night. I think I'll grab this SD card. We'll see if it captured anything last night. On those pictures you can clearly see that it was definitely the skunk that's been getting in there and moving that cat thing around. Melissa's gonna make chili for lunch, so I'm gonna run up this morning and there's a few things I need to pick up that we don't have here for it.
Did you let Joanie out?
Not yet. It's getting close to lunchtime right now, but there's one project that I need to get into here on the trailer. This trailer, of course, has water that run to it. I have it shut off inside by the kitchen sink, but the water line, it doesn't have its own separate well. It runs all the way from the house well, and it doesn't come out of the inside of the house. It comes between the well itself and the house. There's no shut off, I should say. There's no way for me to shut the water off at the house. When the water breaks in the trailer or you turn it on, you hear the pump going off and on for the house, but I have no way to shut it off. Last year, after searching around, I ended up cutting a hole in the metal right there so I could find out where it came out of the ground. I'm not sure if that's focusing or not, but you can kind of see over this piece of insulation, that thing that's coming up, that's where the water comes out of the ground. And that's about 10 feet, 10 foot 2 to be exact, from that side of the trailer. And everything comes all the way over underneath the trailer. It's right up in there. So it goes all the way along, probably, I don't know, 40 feet anyway, until it pops up here, which is just below where the kitchen sink is. Last year, twice that broke and I had to repair it, and I do not want to have to go through that again this year. It has a heat tape on it that goes the whole length. I put another heat tape on it. But, you know, when it gets 30 below zero, it's 30 below zero. So I need to get it blocked off where it comes out of the ground so I have more control over it. I'm not trying to keep, 40 extra feet of pipe that's heated. I can just concentrate on that one area. I've definitely been putting this off because it scares me when you got to shut the water down to the house and then get into a pipe like this, and what if I don't know, what if I screw it up? I don't know. So anyway, today we're going to cut a hole in the floor on the inside of the trailer so that I can get down. There's just no way to work on it here. So I pulled back the carpet right here. This is definitely junky carpet anyway, but I pulled it back. I've got my spot marked. I want to cut a hole through and then see how accessible that pipe is from up here. Also, if anything does happen and it leaks, you know, something breaks because I don't do this right, in the wintertime I can get to it from in here instead of digging outside like I had to do last year. But right now it's just about lunchtime. I think I'll go in, have lunch, and I'll tackle this project this afternoon. It does look good. Well, it looks like there's about 15 more minutes until lunch is ready, so I thought maybe I'll cut a little bit of this. I've never had to really deal with a trailer like this. It's weird how this has been like countersunk down into this 2x6. I guess what I need to do is see what's going on. Well, that's the water pipe. It's right there. I guess I'll have to take my Sawzall and cut this out, and then I'll be able to access it. Let's see what time it is. Oh, it's time for lunch. It looks really good.
It does.
Well, I got down there and I saw that it's the same kind of pipe that runs through on the other side. And on the other end, when it broke, they made this neat little connector that just clicked right over this. And I put a faucet on there. And it was so simple, no glue, no nothing. And I thought for sure it wouldn't work. And you click it on and it was done. So I'm going to go see if I can't get another one of those clickers. This was just a piece that I unscrewed from underneath the kitchen sink over there, under the trailer. And if that works, I can just shut the water down to the house, cut this, click that on, and we should be good, hopefully. So I think I'll run up to the store, and I'll be back in a little bit. Well, I just got back from the store, and this is what I got. What do they call them? It's a, I don't know, it's a clicking something. It just clicks in there, and it's done. And I couldn't believe it worked on the other side, so since it worked there, I think I can get it to work here. I actually think I'm going to cut this. I don't want to get too close to this elbow here, so I'll probably cut it over here. I have the water shut down to the house right now and drained down. So I just have to cut this and then put the end on it, and hopefully that part will be done, and then I'm going to have to worry about this heat tape. I don't even know if you can see that goes through here. I am going to have to figure out how to pull it or whatever to get it to keep going, because I'm going to need that this winter still. Well, if that doesn't leak, that's all that's to it right there. I just pushed it onto the pipe and it doesn't come back off. So I'm going to go turn the water onto the house and hopefully that will not leak. And I wanted to definitely put like a spigot right there so that we, have a chance once the trailer's moved or whatever we decide to do, we still can use this water if we want to. That's definitely the way I like to do plumbing. Just push it on and it's done. There. So now all I have to do is figure out what to do with that heat tape, which starts like 30 or 40 feet that direction. Get this heat taped up. I'd like to wrap it over to the top of this actually, and then I'm really going to have to insulate this a lot. But we have no leaks, and this eliminates all that trouble underneath the sink on the other side. It was just a rat's nest of different pipes and heat tapes and insulation. I have this heat tape. This is the one that I bought last year. I even looked for it when I was at the store and could not find it this time, but then I remembered I had one, and I can probably just leave this one hooked up that whole way. It plugs up in on the other side, because I don't know how far down the hole it goes. It should go down 6 feet at least. I don't want to pull that. Then I could slip this one. Well, it's got this big thing on the end. I don't know how I could get that in there. But then this end is supposed to sit against the pipe. I don't know. I suppose that tells it when to turn off and on. I have the one piece of heat tape that's already taped on there now. I taped it on pretty good even against the metal end. But my other one's a 6-footer and it's just too long. So I'm going to get a 3-footer and then I'll go back down in a little ways down there, come up, wrap it around, and I'll just have a second heat tape on the other side of this pipe. And then I'll close all this insulation up, because then I'll have 2 different heat sources for this right here. If the one that's already in there goes out, the other one is working. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do for now, but I don't have that 3-footer, so I'll have to wait and come back, but at least I got this far. It's 20 after 7 right now. I'm going to run out and grab the SD cards out of the trail cameras. When it gets dark this fast, you really do run out of time. I brought a new block out here, a different kind. That last one right there that Melissa bought, the deer have not even been coming out here much at all. The crows have been out here a little bit, but it's been 2 weeks at least. They usually are gone easy within a week, and that one looks like it's mainly been rained on. I really wanted to dig more out of this slab out of that old barn, but just no time. I have the few things that have to be done before winter, including what I was doing today. And then I have to start changing and going inside, because we're having so many people here for Thanksgiving this year, and there's things in there that need to be done. Well, let's run inside and take a look at those pictures. It's been 2 weeks, so I'm going to for sure have over 1,000 pictures and videos. So I'm just going to take some of the highlighted ones, or we're going to be here all day. On those trail cameras, we had over 900, like 906 pictures and video. I didn't show that many because most of it was pretty boring or very unclear and just not a whole lot of action going on here considering it was 2 weeks. Tomorrow for lunch, we're gonna make chuck steaks, and I don't know if, I'll see if Melissa will make, I don't know, either mashed potatoes or maybe potato salad. Anyway, that should be exciting. After that, I'm gonna have to head south. Well, it's 10:35 at night. It's 47 degrees right now. Melissa and I will be going to bed pretty soon. We watched some of Spenguli, Star Trek, and then we're watching the Quest channel, something on Africa's most deadliest snakes. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It's a few minutes before 7 o'clock. Looks like there's a little bit of rain coming, then there's going to be a break, and it's going to rain all afternoon. I just grabbed that SD card. Let's go see if that skunk was back again last night. Well, the skunk was definitely back, and after we watched the videos, that's more than one. There's 2 separate ones. And the only reason they're going in here is to get the cat food. So I'm going to build a shelf in here to raise the cat food up, because skunks, they're not going to be able to jump up there. And they go into this room. This does not go into the trailer itself. There is a cat door that we have that goes from this little outside building that's against the trailer that goes into the trailer, but we have that blocked off. Cats that are in the trailer are inside, and all the other ones that are eating out here are outside. So I'm going to build a shelf right there, and those skunks won't be able to get up there, and they'll disappear real soon. I got the shelf built for the food, and then I decided to build them a couple more shelves since cats like to climb around on stuff. Oh, this will rot down and I'll have to add some dirt eventually, but it'll freeze up just fine for winter. I'll be able to drive right over that with the tractor, push that snow out of the way. I need to hook up to that trailer and get those windows taken off of it, because then I'm going to start the barbecue pretty soon because I got to leave after lunch. I would just back the trailer in the garage and leave it this week, but I need that trailer next weekend because my dad's going to bring the wood splitter up. I'm going to grab the other trailer and grab the four-wheeler, I think, in the trailer to go up to the tent, and I have a lot of wood to split. Still have the tire chain to put on the tractor one of these weekends. we are getting a pretty good supply of windows. I had to have Melissa come out and help me unload those. Some of those are too heavy. Melissa is going to make some potato salad. I need people to see that you do something.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm shining this up to butcher you on.
Looks like they're almost ready. I'm going to run out and put the SD cards back in the cameras. By the time I get back, it should be time to throw on the steaks.
Smell like barbecue.
Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. I will see you guys on the next video.